Hey, good evening everyone, Ankit Shukla here. I hope you all are having a lovely evening. It is June 23rd on a Sunday. I have work tomorrow. I've been writing all day today, so just wanted to make a quick video before I go to bed. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be dedicating more of this channel to talking about writing, my own writing career, tips and tricks, some things just based on my experience, and hopefully just provide some helpful advice when and where I can. And also just to mention, my hair I know is sticking straight up. I got a haircut today plus a massage, so it's, kind of sticking straight up, but I don't care. I think it looks pretty alright to me. Let me know what you guys think. So I just kind of wanted to talk about my own history of becoming a writer. I've been writing, I guess officially now, since 2013. I started with a book. I wrote my first book back in 2013. That was my motivational book. And I was inspired to write that book just because I felt that with the life experiences that I had, the traveling I'd done, what I've had learned just through making a lot of mistakes, and also a lot that I just learned from my mentors. I just felt I had a lot of knowledge to share, both motivational, inspirational, and educational. Actually, all three, I should say. And so I felt like I had enough information and ideas to write a book about that I could share with other people, and hopefully other people could get something out of it. And most of the people that have read the book have told me that they did. So that was my first book, which was self-published, and it's available on Amazon. It's called Don't Live the Good Life, Live the Better Life. But really, I've had an interest in writing since I was a little kid. I remember late elementary, early junior high, I was doing a lot of writing of poetry. It's something that I had considered doing as a career long term, like, I don't know, creative writing or something like that. However, I just did not really know what type of career I would pursue in order to be a full-time writer. So at that time, I don't know, of course life moves on. Life gets in the way, so to speak. You have to look for a career, you grow up, you have to look for a way to make money. So, I had an interest in science and healthcare, so I became a registered nurse. But my writing bug never really went away. I tried various attempts throughout the years to write, but I just could never get anything out. I don't know if I just couldn't find the motivation, or I just couldn't find the right topics. But nonetheless, eventually I did. And I didn't write, after my first book, I didn't write again for several years. I had a lot of things I wanted to write about, but I also wanted to do something with my writing. I mean, I wanted it to go somewhere. Like, I wanted it to become well known. I wanted it to become bestsellers. I didn't want to really self-publish again, because back then there weren't a lot of self-publishing options, at least not that I was aware of, like there are now, like with Kindle Direct Publishing, for example. So I kind of didn't really, I was writing here and there, but I wasn't really publishing anything. Not until about 2016, when I actually, kind of by fluke, or actually just by kind of being in the right place at the right time, I met a gentleman through an event that I was putting on, and he was there also, and he happened to be a publisher, a local publisher in Colorado Springs. So we got to talking, and we kept in touch. And at that time, I was working on a travel nursing book related to my travel nursing career and experiences. So when I was almost complete with that, I reached out to him, and he said, yeah, he would love to look at my work and possibly take me on as an author. He actually had read my first book, which was self-published, and he enjoyed it very much, so he knew that he enjoyed my writing. So when I've completed the manuscript, I sent it to him, submit it like you do to all publishers, and him and the board of directors loved it, so they said, yeah, we'll take it, we'll bring you on as an author. And ever since then, I've been really motivated to write all the time. ever since I've completed my travel nursing book, which was called Going Global: The Life of a Traveling Nurse. I wrote, shortly after that, I completed a book called Crossing the Bedside, which is a compilation of healthcare workers' most memorable stories. And I was just really motivated to write that because I knew I had a publisher and I knew I had a way to do something with the book. When I was done with it, I knew it wouldn't just be a manuscript that was sitting on my computer forever. After that, I've written various other books, all of which are available on Amazon. If you actually just type in my name on Amazon at Ankit Shukla, which is Ankit, last name Shukla, you'll actually see all of the books that I've written. You can also go directly to my publisher, which is alpinelinepublishers.com, and find all of my books as well as all of the other authors with that publishing company, all of their books. There's definitely some great books on there. So really, that's kind of, in short, my story of becoming a writer. I continue to write. I'm taking on more freelance writing jobs in order to expand my skills and also find different sources of income. That's one of the goals when you want to become a full-time writer. You have to find ways to make money. So I love writing, but I also have to support myself in some way. But nonetheless, I'm definitely getting a lot more freelance writing opportunities, which I'm thankful for. I recently published a children's book. It's not out yet, but hopefully it will be out pretty soon. If I'm lucky, by the end of this month or early next month. But that's a book that I'm very excited about coming out. I will make a video when it is available and let you all know. But yeah, so I just plan on continuing to write. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on, and I expect them to turn out pretty good. And really, I'm taking on a lot of different subjects, even more controversial subjects in nature, so hopefully that'll really put me out there and get me some attention. And I hope you guys enjoy my perspective on the various topics as well. If you guys have any questions about becoming a writer, any advice, any tips for me, or any tips you need from me, feel free to comment on this video. Feel free to connect with me via my website at ankitshukla.org. That's ANKITSHUKLA.org. You have access to all of my social media accounts, my personal email, my blog page, which I write on regularly. You can also find my books directly through my website, so that's another option for you. I see this video is almost 8 minutes long, so I'm gonna close it up here. But yeah, that's in short my story of becoming a writer. If you guys have a story, let me know too. Writing is definitely not an easy thing to get into. It's not an easy way to get money, or to make a living from, I should say. But just persevere, work hard, keep writing, and eventually you'll be in the right place at the right